What's going on, everybody? Jerry here. Hope everybody's good tonight. Want to talk about something that's kind of crazy but exciting, you know. Every day we learn something new, and that, in this journey we're constantly evolving and learning and growing, and every day's an adventure, it really is. So let me get into it here, guys. I laid down last night, I believe, yeah. And I started. I opened my chakras, and I did, my normal routine, to go out of body. Okay, so I guess I get out of body, or I either fall into a dream. Maybe the mind split occurred, but I lost lucidity. It wasn't fully conscious, okay? So, the next thing I know, it's like I'm trying to get out of body, okay? In the dream, or whatever, and I hear a voice behind me say, "What are you doing?" And I said, "I gotta get out of body, I'm trying to get out of body." And the voice says, "You already are. Think about it," okay? So I observed and I started to become lucid, right? And I was looking around and it was like a blurry white fog. It was just all around me. And I couldn't see the person who was talking to me. Probably the inner self, an inner guide or something. But, sure enough, I was, And what I want to talk about is, have you guys ever been in a dream? And the dream just switches from scenario to scenario, from one thing to another, with no memory of how you got from, one place to the next, or whatever you're doing in the dream, okay? See, this is what I want to talk about, because as I've started to become more lucid during my dreams and during out-of-bodies, and it's hard being lucid and remembering in your dreams and when out-of-body. And that's because, we split our energy several different ways and distribute it out, and the internal and the external. A way to increase lucidity, increase your energy. So raise energy, increase your awareness, and you're going to be more lucid. But, anyways, it flickers kind of in a dream, you'll be doing one thing, then you're doing another, and you're like, what the hell, none of it really makes sense. But it's hard to catch on. Even in a dream when things don't make sense, it's still hard to catch on, I would say it's a little harder going within oneself, which is what we do when we dream, and we enter these simulations by the inner self. The inner self starts these simulations. So I'm looking around, and then boom, I'm in a simulation, is what I call it, in a simulation, okay? So things are going on. And what happens at the end of the dream, I was surrounded by people, right? And they were all coming in, and I was like, fuck this. I was like, I can stop this, I'm in charge, I co-create this. So I imagine just taking the energy around me and just turning it into light, swirling it. And at first nothing happened, and then I really just gave it my all, and then everybody that was around me just disappeared, and it all just turned to white, like the same white when I started, the same foggy light. And I looked up and I noticed there was like a white vortex spinning above me. And I'm going to share something with you, and you guys may think I'm odd or crazy, okay? But it's true, Astral Jerry, and I'm going to be truthful with you, and I'm going to tell you things, even though it may sound out of this world. It doesn't make a fuck. I'm going to tell you. You can think I'm crazy if you want to, okay? But I've noticed when out of body and when going into the inner self and dreaming after the simulation has wrapped up, I'll usually notice a spinning vortex, whether it be right in front of my face spinning, either white or dark, or up above me, like in this. There was a spinning vortex. And sometimes I'll perceive things like the simulation is wrapped up with a smile, you know? Like, you'll perceive like a song playing as simulation is ending and the vortexes are spinning, you know? You'll perceive like a song playing, or you'll see something like butterflies or something. And I tell you, I'm hesitant to say this shit, you know, because some of y'all are going to think I'm crazy, you know? I might lose a little credibility. But I'm just going to be honest, and I'm just going to tell you what I experience, okay? These are simulations done by the inner self when you go in and you dream, okay? And when it's wrapped up, this is what I perceive, you know, and it's the inner Jerry, okay? So the inner Bob or the inner Bill or the inner Jane may be different and perceived in a different way, and I'm sure it is, okay? I'm just telling you what I perceive, okay? But I just wanted to share that with you guys. You know, you think I'm crazy for one, but I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks.